What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are creating a playmaking small ball 5. So with that being said, let's jump right into the build. Now obviously, in order to make this build, you have to make it at the center position, obviously, because the center is the 5 on the court. Height, I went 6'8", 215 on the weight, and then I went up to 7'3" on the wingspan. Obviously you could tweak these settings to your liking. This is just what I went with for my template. And then for the attributes, I went 75 on the close shot, I went 75 on the layup, I went 87 on the driving dunk, I went 90 on the standing dunk, and then I also went 65 on the post control, just so to have a couple of post badges. Now as you can see, this build is going to be, very balanced. You're going to be able to, throw up layups. You'll be able to do floaters. You'll be able to catch alley-oops. It gets contact dunk animations, and you're going to have posterizer, silver posterizer, where you can also use, your +1 to get gold posterizer. So if you're good with the meter dunk, you can, meter dunk people. You're going to have a 90 standing dunk, so you're just going to be overall dunking on people on this build. You'll be able to use, if you're one of those guys that like to play real player percentage, you can put real player percentage on. You'll be able to knock down some layups and some floaters as well too. See, we got layup mixmaster, float game, we have an aerial wizard, and then also, you do have some post badges as well that you're going to get on this badge. On this build. That's on this badge. On this build with that 65 post control as well too. Oh man, I thought I had to sneeze. Excuse me there. Then moving on to the shooting, we have an 80 on the mid-range, but obviously this can go higher because we can't get an 87. So you can go up to an 85, and get that silver dead eye as well if you care to do that with your cap breakers. But we are going to have a maxed out 79 3-ball because of our wingspan with a 80 midi. Again, like I said, you can go up to 85 or 87 if that's what you choose to do. Then free throw, I just threw a 75 on there, just something light, nothing too crazy. Oh wait, no, actually I went, I read that wrong, 87 on the free throw. Now obviously, if you don't play rec, you can bring that down to like an 80 and just be decent. 75 to 80 is really the sweet spot where you want to be. Anything less than that and you're kind of chancing it, and you're going to be missing a lot of free throws. I went 87 on this. Then for the pass accuracy, I also went 87 as well too, getting gold break starter, gold dimer, bronze versatile visionary, and bronze bailout. Then we also have an 80 ball handle along with a 75 speed with ball, which is going to get a silver lightning launch. You got bronze inkle assassin, handles for days, and silver unpluckable, as well as the passing badges that I mentioned before. Very, very good playmaking on this build, especially for a center build. And then moving on to defense, where this build kind of lacks in my opinion. We got a 61 interior defense. We have an 82 on the perimeter defense. We have a 60 steal, and then we have an 80 on the block. And that's going to get us like, a couple badges here on, high flying denier, paint patrol as well. And then 60 still, obviously, to get that bronze interceptor so we can play those passing lanes. Obviously, you're not going to be a passing lane demon like some of these lockdowns, but 60 just unlocks the interceptor, which is going to unlock the animations to make you be able to snatch and jump those passing lanes, for you to be able to jump up there and snatch those alley-oops out the sky and whatnot. So that's why I always try to reach that 60 threshold as a minimum. Same thing with the rebound chaser, trying to get that minimum 60 rebound just so that you get those animations, which helps. That 82 perimeter defense is going to help us get challenger, on-ball menace, pick dodger, and all of that as well too. Moving on to the rebounding, we do have a 80 on the offensive side of things because it's cheaper, and then we have a 70 defensive rebound. So we're going to have silver rebound chaser. Can always use that +1 on that to get gold rebound chaser to go with a 70 defensive rebound. If I'm not mistaken, based on the testing that 2K2s did on rebound chaser, I'm pretty sure like each level of the badge, it's like putting +4 or +5, I believe, on your rebound. I'm not sure which one it was exactly, but this rebound chaser with gold rebound chaser 70 is really going to be feeling like a 80, 85-ish rebound, you know, so you're not really looking at like, you know, a 70 rebound exactly, you know. Same thing with the offensive board, and you put, you know, +1 on your rebound chaser to gold. You're not going to really feel like you have an 80 offensive rebound. You're going to be snagging a little bit more than, you know, what you would get at just a normal 80 with no rebound chaser, or even at 80 with silver or bronze, you know. So do keep that in mind. And then for the physicals, we do have an 80 on the speed and 80 on the agility. For the strength, we have a 73 on the strength. And then after that, everything else is on the vertical, which is 81, I believe. So 80 speed, getting that silver high flying denier, slippery off ball. Agility, getting us bronze on ball menace, pick dodger, and shifty shooter. 73 strength, getting us bronze physical finisher, which I always tell you guys is very vital when you're on these builds with dunking. When you get pulled out of that standing dunk, you get pulled out of that driving dunk, that physical finisher badge is going to kick in, and it's going to help you with converting those contact layups instead of missing. You are going to finish a lot of those, you know, disrupted dunks. So, you know, we got that on bronze. We got gold strong handle. We got silver box out beast to help us with rebounding. A bronze brick wall, bronze immovable enforcer, and of course bronze post powerhouse. You know, like I said, those poster badges that we're going to have with that 65 post control. Obviously, again, nothing insane or crazy, but, you know, bronze post powerhouse, bronze post fade, and silver hook shot specialist, or whatever it's called, silver hook specialist. That vertical is going to help us get silver posterizer, those contact dunk animations, gold aerial wizard, bronze pogo stick, and of course gold rise up. And then you can always use your cap breakers if you don't want to use it for your midi. You can always use your cap breakers on your standing dunk and get Hall of Fame rise up. Throw a +1 on that, and now you have legendary rise up. You know, definitely a possibility. It really is totally up to you whether you go finishing, whether you bolster your defense, or whether you go shooting. The choice is up to you when it comes to like how you tweak the build. And then of course you see our shades up. We see Onyeka Okongwu, we see Jaren Jackson Jr. and Anthony Davis, and then of course our build name, a Playmaking Small Ball 5. So there you have it. This is my Playmaking Small Ball 5 build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content, and of course more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.